Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at two more products from Otone Audio, a UK based company that make all sorts of things from speakers to soundbars, headphones. They do a massive range. This is the Bluwall and Bluwall Plus portable Bluetooth speakers. Now the standard Bluwall takes a more portable approach with a built-in rechargeable battery, and the Bluwall Plus runs by mains power and actually has a 3-inch subwoofer built in for extra bass. Now we've looked at Otone before and they make a massive range of different things, so if you want to check out a bit more of what they do, all the links will be in the description box below. We looked at the VTX Sound headphones, which have a really nice noise cancellation and an active VTX boost drive as well to give you an extra depth of bass. Then also the Blufinity speaker, which is a very nice portable speaker with a nice carry case, NFC capable, gives you a very small form factor and a very unique shape to what we generally see. Now the Bluwall and the Bluwall Plus are the next step from the Blufinity. Now the next step up obviously gives you more options for tone and also adding a bit more depth of bass with the Bluwall Plus. And they also come in a variety of different colours for each as well. You've got black, white, red, yellow, blue and green for both, which I think is really nice to have a lot of different colour options. Generally we'll see white, black or silver for speakers, but this adds a really nice colourful and fresh approach to speakers, and especially if you want to take it to the park or something, adding colour is always nice to see. So looking around the boxes, they've got the lovely Otone branding that we've seen before, and then they have a detailed spec on the back for each as well, but we're going to go through them individually and then have a little bit of a look and a sound test on both of them at the end. So first up, taking a look at the Bluwall, we've got the blue version here for you to see today, and that's indicated in the bottom right of the box. Now the regular Bluwall is the more portable version of the two, giving you a built-in battery and 8 to 10 hours of playback. I found about 8.5 to 9 was the kind of sweet spot. Also has NFC built in as well, which at this price is really great to have if you have an Android device, makes pairing nice and easy. It comes with a nice soft carry case as well, which is neoprene, especially as this is built to be taken out and about. Having that extra element of protection is always nice to have. And then where it's more of a flat design speaker as well, it also is easier to pack into a bag. You do get the usual 3.5mm connection and the micro USB cable for charging, as well as your instruction manuals and warranty card. So firstly, looking at the neoprene carry sleeve, you do get included with the Bluwall. It's a nice black and then the green Otone logo that we've seen before. Adds a nice little bit of subtle branding, but also gives you some nice protection when it's in your bag. So on the front of the speaker, we've got the nice mesh panel which houses the two 2-inch 5-watt speaker drivers for a total of 10 watts RMS output. Now the Bluwall has a nice fabric logo on the right hand side as well, with the green and black theme that Otone run. On the base we can see the 4 rubber feet for extra stability and grip on whatever surface you lay it on. The top houses the NFC pad where you're going to connect wirelessly with your Android device, and of course if you're not using NFC you can connect via your usual Bluetooth pairing method. On the top we've got the power button which you hold down for a couple of seconds to turn the device on. Then you've got a Bluetooth pairing button as well as independent volume controls. On the back we've got 2 ports just to let a bit of air escape, and then also the 3.5mm connection for wide playback of music, then also your micro USB charging port. There's also an LED built in as well to indicate when your device is paired or in pairing mode, which is nice to just add a bit more of a visual representation to what the speaker's doing. Now this speaker does have a 100Hz to 20kHz range, which actually for the size and price you pay for this is a pretty good range. In a minute we'll see the extra depth that you get from the Bluwall Plus, but it's definitely nice to take out and about, especially as it's a very flat device as well. You can easily put it into a bag. So overall a very nice form factor and a very good sound as well. We'll give you a sound sample in just a few minutes, but for now let's take a look at the Bluwall Plus and show you what that can offer. So just like the Bluwall, this comes in the 6 different colours. You've got red, blue, green, yellow, white and black for your own personal preference. And we've got the green one here for you to see. So the Bluwall Plus has a very similar setup to the Bluwall, but this one features a powered subwoofer and this runs off a mains plug as well, so you will need one of those to use this one. But it is a very nice step up with sound as well. You do actually have 2 10-watt drivers as well as the subwoofer to give you a total output of 30 watts. So the layout's slightly different to the Bluwall. You actually have all your options on the front of the speaker, so you've got the power, Bluetooth pairing and then the volume controls, which is quite nice considering I'd see this set on a desk and you'd be actively pressing buttons from the front. Makes a lot more sense to have them on the front on this model than on the top. It does sit slightly further back, but in my own opinion that does make a lot more sense considering we've been talking about it sat on a desk. Now that would give you more of a listening angle that you would expect to kind of tilt up towards you rather than being more flat, so it does make sense to have that extra angle on it. You've got NFC built into this as well as the 3.5mm auxiliary connection if you wanted to use it old school and wide. You've also got the material branding along the side as well, which is nice, and then all the big changes are on the back. So there you can see the 3-inch subwoofer, which gives you that extra element of bass. I definitely noticed this as well going between the two, and also kind of, you know, recording my samples, which you'll hear in a minute. It definitely makes a difference in the sound with the 3-inch sub, which you should hopefully hear in a minute. You actually have two buttons to actually turn this device on. You've got the switch on the back for power, and then you've got the power on the front as well. So you can either have it in standby or you can fully power it off. 3.5mm connection as well, and then the DC input for the power adapter, which you do get included. And then you've got the US and the UK adapters on there as well, so if you want to travel abroad and take it with you, then you're all set. Now there's a quick shot of the sub in action. That was 80%, and that's the kind of sub shake you could get, and that does make a lot of difference to sound. So what we're actually going to do is give you a sample so you can actually hear this. First up, we've got the Bluwall and then the Bluwall Plus. I've synced both tracks together, and then they're going to fade between, so you should be able to tell the actual tonal difference between the two speakers when you see it change on screen as well. I'll give you my thoughts in a minute, but for now, let's give you the sample. Now just take into account that YouTube compresses sound like there's no tomorrow, and also what you're playing it back on will change how it is to actually how it sounds in real life. Now for the price you pay for these, considering it's got NFC built in as well, 2-inch drivers on the Bluwall, and then obviously the extra 3-inch sub on the Bluwall Plus, you do get very good sound for what you pay, especially having the carry case with the Bluwall I do like, and then obviously the desk setup for the Bluwall Plus, having that extra subwoofer makes a lot of difference, and I really do like that. Now if there's some way to combine the two and get a portable version of the Bluwall Plus, that would be an absolute killer. Having that extra bass element would be really nice to have out and about, but saying that, the Bluwall does a really good job as it is. You do get a lot of volume from it as well, so it will fill a room no problem, and then again with the Bluwall Plus you do get that plus the bass. You do get a 2-year warranty as well for both of the products, so that's always good. But at the time of recording this, the Bluwall is $59.99 and the Bluwall Plus is $69.99. So it's obviously up to you, depending on if you're looking for portability, you're going to want the Bluwall. But if you're not, then maybe consider the Bluwall Plus. Both of them sound really good. I'm very impressed with Otone. They've been pushing the boat out for the latest and greatest speakers, and they've been using the audio chambers to make sure the sound is good, and they've done a very good job. The amount of features you get at this price is very, very good. Now I pose the question, will they start making bigger speakers than this? And if we can get something more with more beef than this, then they'll definitely be stepping their game up again. So thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will put links for both of these products down below, as well as the Otone website if you want to check them out in a bit more depth. Thank you for watching, thanks for Otone for sending them out for me, and I'll see you all in the next video.